Hello everyone, this is Percy number 6. I got this lot off Facebook Market. I'm very happy about it. It was originally 75, offered 60, they took 60. And I've got some good Facebook Market lots over the years, but this one I think is the best. So let's go over it. Okay, so you all saw what the box looked like. I'm going to take things out one by one. Try not to take forever to do it. We've got two of these babies. Oh, people are gonna be upset because I can't think of the name off the top of my head. That's Soda Bay Bridge, right? We'll call them that. I have two of them already. These are one of those items, even though I could and probably should resell them, I think I might keep them just because I'm like, oh, I think it's always good to have more of them. Here is, I think this is now my third Spencer. He does have a tender, even though it fell. So Spencer, I probably will not keep that one. Also, I'm really bad. I say that, and I haven't really sold any things off Facebook Market. So two Percys here. This one is my channel icon. Not this exact one, but I do use this Percy as my channel icon. This one here, I'll put it aside. I'll tell you what year it is. I think it's 94. Whoa, I was not expecting that. No year. So this is technically 92, 93, no year, not the it's okay condition. I mean, it's a 30-year-old toy. What do you expect? It's not going to be in pristine condition. Let's see, what's next? We got a Peter Sam. We got, I'm not going to tell you the year for every one of these. This one's, 98, I think, is when they stopped doing the wooden funnels. So pre-98. So we got, very damaged Tidmouth milk tanker. This one has flat wheel or flat magnets. Whew, I know what they're called. Flat magnets. So let's get some of the track out of the way. This one, ooh, it's missing a part. We'll put it on the side. I haven't seen these brands. I'm sure somebody will tell me, oh, it's this brand. But I haven't seen it where it looks kind of like the redone track. And I think I might keep these. Maybe, I could sell them, of course, but I don't know. Like, what are these? Please tell me, someone. Like I said, I have not seen these before. Now, there are some, like, here's a clickety-clack one, but, for the most part. Okay, there's a lot to go through. That's why I'm trying to go through these a lot and not talk. Henry, obviously, it was used for someone's childhood. It's okay condition. I don't know if I'll keep that or not. I always liked that face, but whatever. I never own one is what I'm trying to say. More track. So here's a Coldie. I assume it's one of the early versions of Coldie. Obviously it's the first edition one, but probably like shortly after he was released. I want to say it was released in 96, so I think probably 96 to 98, somewhere in there. So here's my first 92 item I'm going to show you, 92 Mavis. I actually already have this one. So of course, one of the few 92, 93s I already have. Along with that, I have a Toby. You can actually see me unbox these two on a video on my channel from like a long time. Yeah, I think it's them. Daisy, this is from 2007, I believe, when they re-released it. Yeah, it definitely is. I never owned this one, so I'm excited to own that one, and I'll compare the difference eventually. Oh, I'm gonna run out of space quick. Sorry that Daisy's not right side up, but that happens. Here is, I believe this is a 94 Gordon. 94 Gordon. Not the greatest condition, but again, like almost 30 years old. This is the oldest Gordon I own, for sure. It's the only one with the flat coal, or the painted coal, I should say. But here is the round roof Duke. I will give a throwback to people who've been around forever. Arble Phil, I remember he got one of these, and I'm like, oh, those are really cool. I'd love to get one someday. And I guess I did. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick pause here. I just want to rearrange stuff. Alright, we are gonna continue on. Track's on the side, but who cares? It's track, right? I'm saving the best for last. There's some good things in this lot, and I'm excited to show off you more track. I always figure you get a decent amount of track in these. I hate to get rid of track, right? But at the same time, what am I gonna do with all this? See, something like this is, I don't know why there's screws on the side. probably something they tried doing, but a clickety-clack straight track, you gotta keep that. But just more track. I'm trying to get all the track out of the way. Here's a Scruffy. I already have a few of those. Oliver, really rough shape. It's flat, magnets. This would be a good one for the Escape remake. Good thing I already did it this year. White Roof Rusty. I already have this one, but can't go wrong with White Roof Rusty. Here is a bill from Staples on bottom, so that means 92, 93, something like that. Mighty Mac. There's a couple of these that are like newer that's kind of like, okay, this is weird. Okay, this is not Thomas, this is Cars. I'm sorry, Lemmy, I don't know who this is, but I do recognize it. That's why I can tell you it's from Cars. You know, the track's not exciting. I'm not going to show you track anymore. So here, ooh, this one's actually exciting. We got a Douglas. Or Douglas Donald. Sorry, I didn't read it right. But Staples on the bottom. I don't know if it has its tender, but I'll take it, right? So here is which I haven't owned this one before, a Lights and Sound James. I actually have a Percy and a Thomas. So this actually completes the collection of that I wasn't really going for. Does it make noise still? Not really, no. I always think of Train King James. That used to be his icon. Caboose. I always remember. I didn't have too many as a kid. Now I feel like I have a ton because I keep buying stuff off Facebook Market. Here, I never had this one. The Echo Chamber, whatever. Echo... whatever. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible Thomas fan. I don't know the exact name of it. But that's the last, like, destination thing. Here is a Skarloey. Not damaged like, Master of the Lemons is. Ooh, I'm actually really excited about this. I never have owned this guy before. They ended up replacing him in the 4-pack. Like, I think that's so cool. So there's him. And then I have plenty of these three. But this guy, though. What year? Oh, it tells you the year on the back. 96. Here's a Stepney. Okay, not ideal condition. A Diesel. It's an older one because it's got the flat magnets on them. Here's a tree, and I can't blame them. They glued it together. You know, of course, what would this be? You gotta have a Thomas in there. Terrence. Here's an Annie. I don't know what year. Hold on, let me tell you the year. 94, so it's pretty old Annie. Definitely the oldest Annie I own. Here is Spam Cam. Or I don't know what D199. Whew. I should know that. I actually own that now. Or not now as in now I own it, but I previously owned that. Here's an old Daisy. Is this a... Oh, of course, it's a 92. Man, I remember back in the day, Trains Are Cool Too and Arbol Phil were going for this. Not this exact one, but a 92 Daisy at the same time that myself and James's 5 were going for it. And then I ended up purchasing it, and I didn't know till like a couple years later that they were also interested in it. And we're doing the same thing, like deciding who's gonna get it. So, of course, the one who gets it, although those three aren't even around anymore, so I guess they got over it, right? Boxcar, I don't have that specific boxcar. Oh, I didn't know there's 2 Peter Sams in this lot. Okay. This one I think's in a little bit... they're about the same condition. We don't have too many... Oh, this is fun. I feel like I never have enough of these, and now I'm finally starting to get enough of them, so definitely keeping that. Birdie the Bus, not in the best condition, but... What's the year? The all-important year, 94. So a lot of these are early 90s. Okay, we're almost to, like, the juice of this. This is a 92 Clarabelle. Kind of weird. Yeah, I think they used to sell them separately, so I guess that makes sense. Maybe they bought these two at the same time, or bought one early, one later, whatever. So this is the one part that does suck, I'm not gonna lie. So I got, So I've got a 92 Henry Tender without the Henry, And then we've got 94 James and Edward. Edward without the tender, James without the James. Too bad, right? So I'm gonna reorganize one more time because I want. Oh wait, now I'll get. This is like the last, like, whatever, right? So let me reorganize one more time, then we can go over the last few things. So everything I've shown so far, I'd probably be willing to part with, minus that the man with the lantern. I guess probably the 94 Gordon. Outside of that, everything else I wouldn't be too bad about parting. These last 5 I want to keep. This one's kind of like the weird one of the bunch. I never had this. I never had a tar tanker. So I'm very thrilled about having a tar tanker finally. Next, so we're slightly going up each time. This one I didn't have for years. My good friend Multi Green Thunder gifted it to me for Christmas a few years ago. But now I have a 92 Henrietta, 92, 93. Thrilled about that. Then we've got this. We've got Sodor Mail Coach. I do have one of these, but now I have 2, and I think 2 obviously is much better than 1. It just looks better having 2. And then this I'm really thrilled about. Look at that. A Natford Express coach. I'll tell you the year if it has a year on the bottom. Of course it doesn't have a year on it. I should have known. Which I knew this was an old. I just didn't know if this was out in 94 still or not, but no year on it, so that's probably 93. Very excited about it. I remember years ago, like 2009, I almost bought one of these, and I didn't, so took till 2021, but here we are. And then finally, like, the cream of this crop. I honestly had given up hope I'd ever purchase one of these. We've got a Trouble Sunbreak van. Trouble Sunbreak van. It has that sticker. So tell me in the comments if you guys know the safest way to take that off. I have a few people I want to ask, so they might have already given me an answer, but I'm all ears. Like, if you guys can tell me a safe way to get this without damaging it or giving it as little damage as possible, please tell me. But a Trouble Sunbreak van. I'm so happy about that. So that's the slot. Thrilled to say the least. I had to show $60 for all of this. I mean, the last 2 items alone go for well over that on eBay. Now, of course, I'm not selling those 2, but I'm still very happy about it. So thrilled about this lot. Like I said, all this is track. So, I feel like you believe me, but if not, there it is. So I just want to show that. Like I said, I'm thrilled to say the least. So thank you all for watching. This is Percy number 6. Have a great day.